Hey everybody, I'm not really sure how to start this video, so I'll just get straight into it. So for some reason, I got recommended a tweet from Twitter, which is pretty weird because I literally never use Twitter. I don't see the point of it. Well, basically, it was this. Yeah. So Tanner Fox is saying he might have a boxing match. So I figured we can't really ignore this. We got to talk about this, haven't we? Alright, so the best way to do this video, let's break this video down into a couple of parts. So let me just answer the first question. Who is Tanner Fox? Well, he is this 21-year-old thrill seeker, I guess you could kind of say. He's one of them typical like vlogger, trampoline, skater, parkour, warrior kind of kids. And, you know, just by looking at the videos that he does, like, I think it's safe to say he is very far away from being a boxer. And apparently to Google, Tanner Fox is around 5'6" and about 135 pounds. So this dude is tiny. So let's be real, if he was to punch you in the current shape he's in now, it's like if you were walking down the street and then a plastic bag comes and hits you in the face. You know, he's not going to be the strongest dude out there, is he? But, you know, all jokes aside, he is an athletic person, if you want to say that. The kid keeps himself fit and healthy. He's not like out of shape or anything. However, let's be real, boxing is not like an action sport. You don't play boxing. Boxing is a very vicious and tough sport. And to be honest with you, boxing is brutal. It's for people who are actually hard. And let's be honest, a kid that's pretty much lived a life of luxury and never done a hard day's work in his entire life now wants to do boxing. Maybe you could see why some people find this a bit cringeworthy. Like, you have to remember, boxing, right? A lot of the fighters are literally people who graft doing terrible hard-working jobs, and they literally fight their way into a better life. And Tanner Fox, he has not had a difficult life whatsoever. It's just really difficult to imagine him learning how to box. And the only reason I can talk about this confidently is because a few years ago, I was exactly the same as Tanner Fox. I was one of them action sport enthusiasts who were like a daredevil and thought doing flips and stuff were cool. But I'm going to show you some clips of me from about 5 years ago. Roll them.
Meow.
Yeah!
Yeah. See, I was the same. I was exactly the same. I was one of them really skinny kids who thought that because I could do a backflip, I thought I was like, I don't know, some mental athlete. You're not an athlete. You're far from it. And because I was one of them kids, I'm happily able to say right now that I think the last word you would describe a kid that does action sports and all the acrobatic stuff, I think the best word to describe them kinds of kids like Tanner Fox is delicate. You know, and if you're delicate in the sport of boxing, do you know what's going to happen to you? You're going to get snapped in half. Basically, like, what I'm trying to say here is, if Tanner Fox is actually serious about boxing, the first thing he needs to be doing is going to the gym and building himself up. Because the physique that he's got now, I'm trying to be polite, but basically, this kid needs to toughen up before he wants to do a proper man sport. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because right now, I think the last word to describe him is either tough or hard. And, you know, this might be completely irrelevant fighting somebody who is just the same as him. So the question is who would he be fighting? Well, right now, nothing is confirmed. We don't know anything. I'm literally basing everything off of one tweet from Tanner. So the only lead that we have right now is from a guy called Faze Rug. And he replied to Tanner's comment saying, same, maybe. Well, okay, realistically, Faze Rug, he's the only person who, at least I can think of, that's even the same size as Tanner Fox and, you know, the same weight, same build. He's the only person who I think could actually be Tanner's opponent. So, If you know any other YouTuber or influencer who's like 5'6" and probably about 130 pounds, let me know, because I'd be curious. I mean, who else could Tanner fight, really? Literally all I can think of is Faze Rug.
Watch out, Faze Rug.
Look out, man, I'm training.
Dude, there's no fight I want to see less than Tanner Fox versus Faze Rug. Like, two of the nicest people. Like, how would you even conjure enough, like, animosity against Faze Rug?
And the thing is I don't want to say, right, I just want to say I don't have a problem with Tanner Fox or Faze Rug. However, I just want to make it very clear and give you my opinion on this. So usually when there are fighters who are extremely lightweight, the fights are usually quite boring, because, you know, there's not going to be any knockout power or some mental TKO. There's not going to be any of that. And the thing is, right, is Tanner said he might have a fight in May. So he posted that a few days ago. So right now, that's basically only 3.5 months away. I don't get it. It's not possible for him to get in shape in 3.5 months' time. There's no way he could build himself up, and there's no way in hell you could learn how to be a professional boxer in that time. I just want to say, like, if this is serious, because hell, he could even just be trolling people, or he could just be saying it so that he could get people's opinion on it, you know, see if it's even a good idea to do. I'm just saying this: if he does do a fight, don't expect it to be quality fighting. You know, it's not going to be something amazing, so don't go in thinking it's going to be some sort of like Jake Paul fight or KSI fight, because it's not going to be that level. And what I will say is, if he's going to do it for charity, well done, do that. You know, if he's going to do it for charity, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. Obviously, I'm going to support that because he's doing the fight for a good thing. But if he's doing it seriously, like, if you look at the responses on Tanner's Twitter, some people are kind of thinking the same as me. They're basically saying how this is kind of like, is this a joke? Like, really? Like, yes, Tanner may have a big audience, but his audience is extremely young. So I wouldn't even be surprised if they'd even be allowed to watch a boxing fight. I don't know why it's so difficult to comment on, because I don't understand it and why he's getting involved, because Tanner's got his own thing, and, you know, I think he should just stick to doing that. In reality, what we all want for the YouTube boxing is we don't want people that are 5'6" and 130 pounds. We want the real deal back. We want people like Anderson Gibb back. Where's Anderson Gibb? I don't know. He doesn't upload as much videos anymore, but I want him back because at least he makes noise for the YouTube boxing scene. So for some people that think Anderson Gibb has just disappeared off the face of the earth, he actually hasn't. I'm going to show you some clips right now, which I can't believe I actually found this, but True Geordie, like a 300-pound guy, was sparring Anderson Gibb, who's probably about 190. I don't know why they did it. I'm guessing it's because they're friends, but just take a look. I thought it was pretty interesting. It was pretty cool.
There you go, good jab, bro. You got a double jab kick to get inside. That's it. Head and body.
Alright, so that's the end of the video. I just want to say thank you very much for all the support we've had recently. I'm coming up to my first year on YouTube, so get ready for me doing like almost like a celebration video on that. I just want to say to everybody who's found this video and is new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. 2021, this is our year. We're going to kill it this year. I know we are. And again, thank you so much for your support, guys. Love you all. I'll catch you on the next one.